5 months after his overdose, 4 men have been arrested and charged in connection to actor Michael K. Williams' death. Federal prosecutors released these new photos of Williams buying fentanyl-laced heroin the day before he died. The 4 men are believed to be part of a local drug distribution gang. Family members found Williams' body in September in his New York City apartment. The medical examiner ruled he died of acute drug intoxication. Williams was best known for playing Omar Little on The Wire.
Have you ever discovered that a beloved actor passed away without you even knowing? Let's take a look at 20 talented black actors whose lives ended too early. Some departed quietly, others suddenly, but all left an indelible mark on entertainment history. Let's count down these extraordinary lives, celebrating their achievements and remembering their legacies. Number 20, Charlene Theresa Lynn Thigpen.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10.
The story begins with a Chicago schoolteacher who dared to dream bigger. Lynn Thigpen's journey from teaching English to conquering Broadway exemplifies the power of second chances. Her Tony Award-winning performance in An American Daughter proved her dramatic prowess. But millions of children knew her as the mysterious chief on Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? That commanding voice, those knowing looks, she made education exciting. When a brain hemorrhage took her at 54 in 2003, the impact was so profound that production on Bear in the Big Blue House halted as the cast grieved their beloved co-star. Number 19, Michael K. Williams.
When I think about my brother, Michael Kenneth Williams.
When I think about Michael K. Williams.
I think of Michael.
When I think of Mike.
I had to choose some words to describe
words
Mike.
to describe him.
Love. He loved everybody.
Brooklyn streets shaped the man who would become Omar Little. Williams's journey from dancer in music videos to HBO icon wasn't just about talent, it was about authenticity. The facial scar he received in a bar fight became his trademark, lending gravitas to characters like Omar and Chalky White in Boardwalk Empire. His raw honesty about battling addiction made him relatable, which made his accidental overdose in 2021 at 54 all the more heartbreaking. 5 Emmy nominations speak to his talent, but his impact on representing complex black characters in television was immeasurable. Number 18, Lamont Bentley.
Your love is a 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give.
From Milwaukee to Hollywood, Bentley's smile lit up screens as Hakeem Campbell on Moshe. His chemistry with Brandy helped define 90s teen television, and his range showed in dramatic roles in Tales from the Hood. Fate proved cruel when a late-night drive on California's Ventura Freeway ended in tragedy. At just 31, a promising star was extinguished, leaving behind grieving fans and unfinished dreams. Number 17, Fred Rerun Barry. That red beret and those dance moves weren't just costume and choreography, they were pure Fred Barry. Before What's Happening made him famous, he danced with the Lockers, even appearing on Saturday Night Live. His journey through substance abuse to becoming a minister showed his resilience. When he died from a stroke at 52, he had found peace, though fans still miss his joyful presence. Number 16, Lloyd Avery II. Perhaps the most tragic tale belongs to the actor who played the gang member in Boys in the Hood. His descent from promising actor to convicted murderer shocked Hollywood. The horrific circumstances of his death, murdered by a Satanist cellmate at 36, read like a horror script nobody wanted to film. His story serves as a dark reminder of how thin the line between art and life can be. Number 15, Diahann Carroll.
In 1984, Diane Carroll had came onto the show Dynasty for the very first time as Dominique Devereaux in the episode New Lady in Town, and she was on there for 71 episodes, and she definitely made an impact with that first walk in. That was probably one of my favorite scenes, just her opening, walking in. You guys let me know what was your favorite scene or favorite movie, show that she has been in. Let me know down in the comments.
A true pioneer who shattered glass ceilings with grace. Carroll's Tony Award wasn't just a personal triumph. It was a victory for every black actress who followed. Her role in Julia revolutionized how television portrayed black women, showing a professional single mother when such representations were rare. From Broadway to Hollywood, she maintained dignity and excellence until cancer took her at 84 in 2019. Number 14, Shirley Ann Hemphill.
This is Shirley Ann Hemphill. She was an American stand-up comedian and actress.
A waitress with a dream and a cassette tape changed television history. Hemphill's journey began when she recorded her comedy routine and sent it to Flip Wilson. That bold move led to her iconic role as the sharp-tongued waitress on What's Happening. Despite her success, including her own sitcom One in a Million, Hollywood's fickle nature left her struggling in later years. Her solitary passing from kidney failure, discovered 2 weeks later, reminds us how fame's bright lights can dim too quickly. Number 13, Corwin Hawkins.
I love to see women drink. Now, when I talk about colors, not that I'm being racial, but you know, we all come from different cultural backgrounds, and that's what makes us so unique. I love to see when white women drink, honey. This is congratulations. This grandma engaged to die for. Now, when black women drink, you know we feel it, baby. They like to go through.
Before RuPaul made drag mainstream, Corwin Hawkins was breaking barriers. As Amazing Grace, he conquered the national drag circuit, winning titles and hearts. His transition to mainstream acting in A Low Down Dirty Shame proved his versatility. When AIDS-related pneumonia took him at 29, he was on the cusp of greater fame. His story represents countless talented performers lost too soon to the epidemic. Number 12, John Singleton.
John Singleton was born on January 6, 1968 in Los Angeles, California. He's known for being a screenwriter, producer, and director. His first movie was called Boys in the Hood, starring Lawrence Fishburne, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Ice Cube. He wrote and directed it. Released in 1991, he became the youngest person to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Director. He was 24. The film was nominated for Best Screenplay. After graduating high school in 1986, he attended USC and took the film writing program. He almost majored in computer science. In 1992, he directed Michael Jackson's video for Remember the Time. He also had success with films such as Poetic Justice, Higher Learning, Too Fast, Too Furious, Rosewood, Shaft, and Hustle and Flow. He also worked in television, directing shows for Empire, Rebel, and Snowfall. In 2007, he accidentally hit a woman with his car and she later died. No charges were filed. He was married once for 1 year and they had a child together. He had a total of 7 children. He died in 2019 from a massive stroke. He was 51 years old.
At 24, he rewrote Hollywood history. Boys and the Hood wasn't just a film, it was a revolution. Singleton became the youngest and first Black Best Director Oscar nominee, but his impact went beyond awards. Films like Poetic Justice and Higher Learning gave voice to untold stories. His authentic portrayal of South Central LA changed how Hollywood depicted Black life. A stroke at 51 ended his journey, but his influence on Black cinema remains immortal. Number 11, Lou Myers.
Well, Brad, how about a holiday toast?
Yeah, sure. A peaceful and joyous Christmas to you and yours from me and mine.
And you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty good. Excuse me, warm cider.
From West Virginia's coal country rose a character actor extraordinaire. As Mr. Vernon Gaines on A Different World, Myers brought wisdom and wit to every scene. His journey from mining town to respected actor included memorable roles in The Wedding Planner and August Wilson plays. When pneumonia took him at 77, he had already secured his place in television history. Number 10. Moses Gunn. That commanding voice first rang out in Harlem theater before echoing through Hollywood in Shaft. Despite losing his mother at 12, Gunn persevered, helping establish the Negro Ensemble Company. His Shakespeare performances broke racial barriers, while his film roles showed remarkable range. Asthma complications ended his story at 64, but his influence on black theater endures. Number 9. Michelle Thomas. The daughter of a Kool and the Gang member had entertainment in her DNA. As Myra Monkhouse on Family Matters, Thomas brought quirky charm and depth to what could have been a one-note character. Her battle with a rare stomach cancer ended just shy of her 31st birthday, days before Christmas 1998. A Muslim funeral honored her final wishes, marking a life cut tragically short. Number 8. Michael Clark Duncan.
It's national now, but it started in L.A. I done had everybody on the show. Anybody done been on this show right here. One time, I had on the show special guest Michael Clark Duncan. Y'all know Michael Clark?
From Chicago's South Side to Hollywood's A-list, Duncan's story embodied the American dream. Working as a bodyguard for stars like Will Smith, his gentle giant persona caught Hollywood's attention. The Green Mile earned him an Oscar nomination and proved his dramatic depth. His unexpected heart attack at 54 in 2012 left a void both on screen and in hearts. Number 7. Jeffrey Holder.
For some people, cola has become a taste habit they find hard to break out of. Yet if they would only pour a glassful of crisp, clean-tasting 7-Up, they will find it's remarkably easy to enjoy a taste. So light and refreshing. You know you love the taste of 7-Up. Marvelous. So why let a taste habit keep you bottled up? Don't you feel good about 7-Up?
Standing 6 feet 6 inches with a voice that could shake mountains, Holder conquered every artistic realm he entered. Despite dyslexia and stuttering, he became a Tony-winning director, Bond villain, and voice of 7-Up's on Cola campaign. His paintings sold internationally, and his cookbook shared Caribbean cuisine. At 84, pneumonia finally stilled that mighty voice, but his Renaissance spirit lives on. Number 6. Meek Taylor. From Beverly Hills High School to Emmy-nominated actor, Taylor's journey was unique. His role on Designing Women earned him accolades, while his work in Mannequin showed his comedic genius. Colon cancer took him at 67, but not before he left an indelible mark on television comedy. Number 5. Y. Draper. Atlanta bred this powerful actor who brought gravitas to every role. As Detective Marcus Reed on Hill Street Blues, he helped reshape police drama. His theater work earned critical acclaim, while guest spots on shows like The West Wing showcased his range. A heart attack at 63 ended his story, but his influence on television drama continues. Number 4. Mary Alice Smith.
Actress Mary Alice has died. She was 86 years old.
Why not just tell your mother how you feel?
Mary died Wednesday night at her home in New York City. Law enforcement tells ET that at this time, there is nothing suspicious about her death, and there will be more details to follow.
From Chicago teacher to the Matrix Revolutions oracle, Smith's journey inspired generations. Her Tony Award for Fences and Emmy for I'll Fly Away proved her versatility. When natural causes took her at 85 in 2022, she had already secured her place in entertainment history. Number 3. Bill Nunn.
To do something about that, we gotta get you to Texas.
Yeah, I'd like to go see Houston play.
Okay, we're speaking.
All right. Do you keep the fan on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Bill, I've never met you before, but it's nice to see you and to be able to tell you in person that I enjoyed your performance tremendously in Regarding Henry. Yes. Is Bradley's personality anything close to your own?
Radio Raheem's boombox may have fallen silent, but Nunn's impact echoes on. From Do the Right Thing to Spider-Man, he brought depth to every role. His father's journalism career influenced his thoughtful approach to character. Leukemia claimed him at 62, but his powerful performances continue to resonate. Number 2, Clarence Williams III.
Clarence, welcome to Dallas. It's very nice to have you here.
It's good being here, and you people are fired up with your 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. Congratulations.
Thank you. I won't ask you your team of choice. I won't.
Television history changed when Link Hayes hit the screen in The Mod Squad. The grandson of jazz pioneer Clarence Williams, he brought musical timing to his roles. From Purple Rain to Tales from the Hood, his intensity captivated audiences. Colon cancer took him at 81, ending a career that helped define television's evolution. Number 1, Chadwick Boseman.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet mentally. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Chadwick Boseman, 1976 to 2020, became an icon for his role as King T'Challa in Black Panther, breaking barriers in superhero cinema and inspiring millions worldwide. Beyond the Marvel Universe, he delivered powerful performances portraying historical figures like Jackie Robinson in 42, James Brown in Get On Up, and Thurgood Marshall in Marshall. While secretly battling colon cancer for 4 years, he continued working and bringing joy to audiences. His death at age 43 shocked the entertainment world and his fans globally. His final performance in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom earned him a posthumous Academy Award nomination, cementing his legacy as a transformative talent lost too soon. These 20 stars represent more than lost talent. They embody dreams achieved, barriers broken, and paths forged for future generations. From Broadway to Hollywood, television to theater, they prove that talent knows no color. While gone too soon, their work continues to inspire. Their breakthroughs still matter, and their stories deserve to be remembered. In Memoriam, we celebrate not just their performances, but their perseverance. Each faced unique challenges, from systemic racism to personal demons, yet they pursued their passions relentlessly. Their collective legacy reminds us that while fame may fade, impact endures. Through their performances, they live on, teaching new generations about courage, talent, and the power of representation.
Well, I came upon a spot that was simply the most beautiful spot I'd ever seen in my life. And I said at that time, if I ever had the power, I would build a house there.
The untold story of Robert Redford's life will shock you. From unimaginable tragedy to stardom, let's uncover the heartbreaking, sad truth behind the Hollywood legend. Robert Redford's life reads like more than just another Hollywood story. Born on August 18, 1936 in Santa Monica, California, he grew up in a modest home with his father, Charles, a milkman who later became an accountant, and his mother, Martha Hart. His early years seemed ordinary enough, but at age 18, he faced his first major loss when his mother died from complications following the birth of twin girls who didn't survive. This loss left a deep mark on young Redford, who later expressed regret about taking his mother for granted. In his younger years, Redford was known for being rebellious. Although he earned a sports scholarship to the University of Colorado, he had a hard time finding his way. He got into trouble with the law, including being arrested for stolen jewelry, and his drinking eventually caused him to lose his scholarship. After leaving college, he went to Europe to study painting, a choice that surprisingly led him to acting. In 1958, Redford married Lola Van Wagenen, beginning a relationship that would span nearly 3 decades. The young couple started with only $300 to their name, But their early financial struggles paled in comparison to the personal tragedy that awaited them. Their first child, Scott, died from sudden infant death syndrome at just 10 weeks old. The loss devastated the couple, though they rarely spoke about it publicly. Redford later supported Sid's research, hoping to prevent other families from experiencing similar heartbreak.
Hey, Bucks?
They went on to have 3 more children, Shauna, Jamie, and Amy, but challenges continued to follow the family. Their second son, Jamie, was born prematurely with serious breathing problems caused by hyaline membrane disease. Though he survived, Jamie's health struggles persisted into adulthood. He developed ulcerative colitis and later needed 2 liver transplants. During the filming of Quiz Show, Redford flew to Omaha every weekend to be with Jamie during his hospital stays. Despite his recovery and successful career as a filmmaker and environmental advocate, Jamie ultimately died from liver cancer in 2020 at age 58, leaving another void in Redford's life. The family went through even more hard times. Shauna was in a scary car accident when her car went into the freezing Jordan River near Salt Lake City. She was saved by a brave person who jumped into the cold water to help her. Then, in 1983, Shauna's fiancé, Sid Wells, was killed in his apartment at the University of Colorado. The case was never solved, and the main person who might have done it disappeared, leaving the family without answers. Redford's career took off while his personal life faced many struggles. His big break came with the Broadway play Barefoot in the Park, which led to his first major movie role in Inside Daisy Clover with Natalie Wood in 1965.
It's not white. It's blue. If you pinch your elbow hard enough, it hurts like hell. This is not lilac talcum on these seats. This is dust.
This marked the beginning of an important friendship that would end tragically with Wood's drowning in 1981. Another personal loss that deeply affected Redford. His Ryanship in Hollywood was with Paul Newman, beginning on the set of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Their on-screen chemistry reflected a genuine off-screen bond marked by playful pranks, including Redford gifting Newman a dented Porsche for his 50th birthday, only to have Newman return it crushed into a sculpture. When Redford's marriage ended in 1985, Newman provided crucial support. Newman's death in 2008 felt like losing a brother, adding to the list of personal losses Redford had to endure. But wait, there is more. Despite his success, Redford maintained a complicated relationship with fame. His striking looks sometimes worked against him, notably losing the role in The Graduate because directors thought he was too handsome to believably struggle with women. Frustrated with being typecast, he moved behind the camera, directing Ordinary People in 1980, which earned him an Academy Award for Best Director. In 1981, Redford founded the Sundance Institute, creating a platform for independent filmmakers that would become his lasting contribution to cinema. The annual film festival in Park City, Utah has launched countless careers and transformed the landscape of independent film. Even after stepping down as its public face in 2019, Redford's commitment to nurturing new talent remains strong. As he approaches his 90th birthday, Redford has slowed down physically but maintains his passion for environmental causes and independent film. The athletic lifestyle he once enjoyed has given way to quieter pursuits at his Utah ranch. He spends time with his grandchildren and focuses on conservation projects, finding peace away from Hollywood's demands.
That's my opinion on all goddamn
His marriage to Lola ended in 1985 after 28 years, a separation both described as mutual but filled with regret. The demands of his career and extended absences had taken their toll, though they remained friends, united by their love for their children. Lola had put her own dreams on hold to manage their household and children's health issues, a sacrifice that ultimately contributed to their separation. Looking back on his life, Redford acknowledges that fame brought both opportunities and costs. His journey from a grief-stricken young man to a Hollywood legend who never lost touch with his humanity shows both the price of success and the power of resilience. Through personal tragedies and professional triumphs, he maintained his commitment to storytelling and environmental causes, creating a legacy that extends far beyond his acting career. Now, in his later years, Redford finds joy in simpler pleasures. Though his endless energy has been replaced by a need for more rest, his influence continues through the Sundance Institute and his environmental work. His story reminds us that even the most glamorous lives contain deep wells of sorrow and strength, and that true success lies not just in professional achievements, but in how we face life's challenges and use our experiences to help others. For future generations, Redford will be remembered not just as the charming star of classic films, but as someone who faced repeated personal tragedies with grace and turned his own pain into platforms for positive change. His life demonstrates how personal struggles can fuel a deeper purpose, transforming private pain into public good through art, activism, and unwavering dedication to causes greater than oneself.